The nights have grown larger, so large that it feels as though I have lost my own shadow somewhere inside their flames. Even when the wind moves slowly, my heart finds a hidden melody carrying your name, and I listen to it with the corners of my eyes as if trying to remember the softness with which you once spoke to me. Sometimes my heart whispers that you are still watching me from behind some window curtain, but time stands like a grave between us, keeping distances that even prayers cannot cross. I know love never really ends, but silences do, and when they break, they tear through the soul like quiet storms that no one else can see. Even now, I hold the same prayer for you, the one I whispered on the night you first told me I am tired. That tiredness, perhaps it was born from my restlessness, or maybe the trembling in your voice cut through me too deeply. From that day on, I learned that the voices inside a heart speak louder than any words on the tongue. Forget you? No. That word has never learned how to live inside me, just as a bride's name is carved into the softness of her hand. Your memory remains carved into my heart. Every star in the night feels like a place where you might be hiding, peeking like a child through a crack of moonlight. And I speak to those stars, hoping one of them will blink a little brighter, so I'll know you are safe. You are breathing. You are somewhere under the same sky. I also know how love sometimes drifts away from both people at the same time, quietly, gently, like footsteps on sand that fade before dawn. But love has its own way of returning to us in the tears we don't show, in the trembling of our hands, in the scent of a shirt that still holds the memory of someone's touch. Those traces of you are still with me, just like your last words, take care, still echo in the fragile corners of my mind. Whenever I listen to my own heartbeat, it never sounds ordinary. It sounds like an old song that your memory composed long ago, and it plays again every night inside my chest. How can I say I have moved on? No. I can still see the footprints you left on the sand of my thoughts, and each morning those prints grow deeper, perhaps because I long for you more, or perhaps because you drift further away. When I look back, I realize that the words we never spoke were actually the answers we both needed. Sometimes I imagine you standing in front of me, saying softly, "I've come back." But dreams are always more honest than people, and my dreams tell me that you now live only as a memory. But what kind of memory? A memory that rules every corner of the heart. Tonight, even, the moon has changed its face, as if it grew tired of hearing me repeat your name, or perhaps it, too, has dimmed from remembering your gaze. But it doesn't matter in my eyes. Your face is the only light, even if the moon fades, even if the stars fall, your eyes still shine. Inside me there is one question I still want to ask you, one I've whispered 1,000 times in silence, but never aloud. Did you think of me tonight? If the answer is yes, then every silence in the world becomes sweet, and if the answer is no, I will still remember you, because love does not need replies. Love is a reply all by itself, and I, in this quiet, trembling night, still speak your name with such gentleness, as if you never left, as if at any moment you might open a door and say, "I'm back, don't walk away just yet." The first rays of morning wander through the streets, and my heart is filled with your memory, so much so that every light without your smile feels incomplete. The silence of night still echoes in my ears with the sound of your voice, and I speak to myself about your softness, your smile, and those moments I could never forget. Sometimes I wonder where you are, if you also think of me. That question is tied to every corner of my heart, and every night it keeps me awake. When the wind blows, I feel as if you are gently speaking to me. And every time you enter my thoughts, touching my soul with your silence, like music playing endlessly inside my heart, My greatest wish is that you come back to me, but love teaches that patience itself is a form of love. Every moment I spend in your name is like worship, which cleanses and strengthens the heart. If you are still part of my life, all my pain becomes sweet, and every night is filled with light. But if you are gone, every breath of mine longs for your name, and my heart waits patiently for your return. In every heartbeat, you remain inside me, and I cannot explain how you are my world, how you live in every one of my dreams, and how you give life to my heart. Whenever I remember you, I feel as if every star, every breeze is connected to your voice, and my soul rests peacefully in the shadow of your love, because you are the one who completes my life. Sometimes I imagine that you are not here, but my heart keeps your image illuminated at every moment. You are not only my memory, but my greatest prayer, the purpose of my life. If you return,